Hi, yes, welcome back to cEDH to tEDH. I'm EDH Senpai. Today's video is going to be about windows and kinetically, I guess, what's the easiest window to try to win in. Besides the obvious, people have used up all their interaction and you're going to attempt to win, you know, because that's an easy one. Forcing people to use their ranger on someone else's turn, you know, interacting with it on another turn, making it get off the table, that kind of stuff. Those are easy win attempts. There's a world where winning at the end step of the player after use turn is the best place to win. Let me explain. This is if you can win at instant speed. It is player 4's end step, and you are player 3. At this point, if any spells have to go around, you have last priority. So, basically, interaction end step, you will have the last priority to interact with. So, at this present moment, if you were to go at instant speed, Valley of Floodcaller, Born Upon the Wind, or whatever, you'll be the last one to interact. So, forcing all these players into a situation where they have to start using interaction, and then you, on top of that stack, attempt a win attempt, it'll give you the best priority chance. This can be done in any position as long as it's the player in front of you. Same with seat 1 end step if you're seat 4. It just makes like the best sense to do it like that if you can win at instant speed. Otherwise, you're forced to play on your turn. If a win attempt is not a combat win attempt, always make sure to pressure life totals, hit players, try to force interaction out of players' hands using a main phase 1 end combat. If you can remove commanders, that takes them off a free interaction. As long as it doesn't put you back on resources. Tutoring, you can tutor in main phase 2. You don't have to tutor in main phase 1. So doing all your interaction, going to combat in blue farm, drawing the extra cards with Timna. Don't forget the slight advantages will give you sometimes just enough interaction to get past what the table offers. This is all being said if you don't have like silence effects, which are pretty common and ubiquitous right now in our format. I firmly believe that if you're in mid-range and you don't have silence effects, you need a lot of interaction or resource denial to get to that win attempt against most opponents in mid-range. That's why like TNT, TNK, all these decks that run like Voice of Victory and Grand Abolisher and Ranger, they just play them and then pass, or sometimes you just play it and then just try to win after it's resolved. Hopefully this helps a little bit. I can go in a little more detail if I knew the decks that we're trying to win, but like in an overall aspect, it's very difficult to just be like, this is your window for win attempt. If you like the content, comment, ask for different variations of stuff. If you have any questions about stuff, post it in the comments. I'll get to it. If not, Instagram, TikTok, at EDH Senpai. I try to do daily content. We're just trying to make people better. We have a tournament today, and it'll be a small one, but small ones are just as good as big ones. They enable you to have less stress. You get to test out some more stuff. We got some new tech in the deck, so we're gonna take Thrasios tEDH out and run some new tech in it, see if it works. We have a 5K next week, so big event. We wanna do very well in that event. It's for a local LGS that does its own championship series. So I'd like to do well. But other than that, thanks for checking us out, and we'll see you in the next video.